everybody, and welcome back to A Ship Called Relation. I'm your host, Jason Galka, and boy, are we going to have fun today. They say the key to a healthy relationship is honesty, but many of you viewers who wrote in response to last week's casting admit you haven't been completely honest with your loved ones and are ready to come clean and reveal your summer secrets. Ooh. Now remember, we need to be supportive here, as I'm starting a riot. It has taken a lot of courage for many of you to write some of these stories to us, and by revealing your secrets today could drastically change your lives, especially if your significant other watches the show. So good morning, ladies. Are we ready? Brittany, Kelly, and Desiree are joining me today, and we're going to be discussing your summer secrets. And we're going to be putting all of your stories through our favorite game around here called Sink or Swim. We're going to read your story, and then we're going to vote if your relationship should continue to set sail or be sunk in the Long Island Sound, depending on your secret. So are we ready?
As ready
How
as
are we?
I'm ready now. I'm ready to hear some of these stories.
Let's hear some of the stories. So let's get right into it, actually. We're going to start with our ladies' summer secret confessions. And Laura writes us, ever since college, I had strict rules about the guys I date, and coworkers are completely off limits. I'm way too familiar with what happens if things don't work out. One weekend I was putting in a ton of extra hours with Jerry on this project, and the boss paired us up. Unfortunately, nobody told us that they would shut the air conditioning off on Saturday, so by 2 o'clock we were both roasting. Jerry came back from getting us some ice cream, and one thing led to another. And before I knew it, we were both covered in mint chocolate chip. Now my team wonders why I smiled during weekly meetings. Signed, Laura. Wow, that's a steamy, sexy summer secret.
Yeah. Sounds sticky. Sounds like a sticky situation.
So we have an office romance going on here, and I like how she said coworkers were always off limits. So what changed? Yeah, that did change quickly. He must be quite a looker.
Or maybe he looks good wet. He was sweaty, right?
Scandalous. It was a hot day.
Wow.
So what do we think about it? It doesn't seem like she's cheating on anybody. There's no mention of another man. It just seems like she kind of went against her own personal rules. And she's seeing this guy, but maybe the office doesn't know about it?
I mean, if you could keep it a secret, then fine. I mean, if she goes against her own rules and is doing this, clearly she must really be into this guy because she wouldn't normally do this. So maybe something's there, and why not try it out?
Yeah. Kelly, what do you think?
Yeah, I say give it a try. I don't know if it was just a one-time situation that they were in that led them to that.
That would be awkward if he didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I know. So maybe kind of just feel out the situation, see what he's thinking.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, she knows the risks, so.
So you both say give it a shot. Keep
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Desiree.
I think give it a shot.
All right, so
it was summer,
swimming this
it
ship.
was hot, had some ice
It
cream.
was more than hot, it
There we
seems
go.
like. It was
Yeah.
steamy and sticky. Okay, so let's vote. Sink or swim?
Swim.
We're going to swim. All right. Good luck, Laura, in your summer secret rendezvous that you have going on in the office. Okay.
Hopefully the heat doesn't turn off. What happened then?
Well, she says she's familiar with it, too, if things don't work out. But,
Yeah, she
this
knows.
must be a little bit of a different situation because it didn't sound like in her story that it's ended.
Yeah.
So maybe it's still going on. Good luck. Okay, next story is from Ginger. Last summer, I decided to plan a summer birthday party for my best friend. I really wanted to throw a pool party, but the only person I knew with a pool was her roommate, which was her handsome boyfriend. I asked, he complied, and even offered to help. We worked on plans together for a couple of weeks, and even though I sensed some sexual tension, I managed to contain myself. On the day of the party, we were blowing up balloons and hanging streamers with just minutes to go before the guests arrived. I'm not sure if the balloons made us weak, but we ended up breathless behind the storage shed. Luckily, we made it out just in time for the real surprise. Signed, Ginger. Oh my God, we have such scandalous viewers that watch
Did
this show.
anything happen?
They ended up behind the storage shed,
Sounds like
breathless.
they were.
Oh, I thought it was because
You
they
have
were
to read
blowing up the
between the
balloons.
lines.
Oh,
They were
sorry.
blowing up the balloons behind
First
the
of all,
shed.
Ginger, you sound like a terrible friend. No offense.
Yeah, this is
I would hate you. This is for your friend. She should sink you.
Yeah.
She should
Like,
sink you
that's
and
awful.
her boyfriend.
Yeah.
It's terrible and
I hope she's watching.
They're both watching. And what about the boyfriend, though? Because it takes two to tango.
yeah.
Oh, that's
too.
what I said.
That's
She needs
quick.
to
He's
sink
just
both
as
of them.
bad.
She needs a new best friend and a new
And
boyfriend.
a new boyfriend.
Stat.
Leave them there at the party and go find someone else.
Yeah.
See, I mean, when I was younger, I mean, I'll share a little summer secrets with you. I used to, not that I was a player, I don't want to say I was a player, but I certainly, when I was younger, I wasn't committed to anybody. I kind of tried to juggle 2 relationships at the same time. But it was summer and it was...
But these weren't your friends'
No, they weren't.
boyfriends, right?
So there's a certain time when you have to, there has to be boundaries.
Yeah.
And I feel like Ginger kind of broke all boundaries. So you all say you're going to sink the ship.
gonna
I'm
sink
going
them.
to tell her friend to give her the boot.
Yeah.
Her
I'm
and
giving
her
the
man.
boot. Her and
Yeah.
her man.
You need 2 boots for that one.
Yeah. Maybe double
boot.
Double
while
up
she's
on the
sinking,
boots. We need a
step on
pair.
it. Sorry. Makes me mad.
Okay, on to our next story. My girlfriends and I took a 3-day Caribbean cruise to get away from it all. Work, family, school, and especially our men. Before we boarded, we made a strict girls-only pact and no hookups were allowed. But the very first night, I spotted a cutie and couldn't peel my eyes away. I saw him at the pool and at the disco on board, and one day while we were scuba diving, of course, I flirted every chance I got, but did my best to keep my hands off. That is until the last night when he pulled me to the dance floor and taught me the shag. Turns out I was a natural and we shagged all night long. Signed, Teresa. Wow. This is...
Jeez.
What cruise line is this?
I know.
I don't know. Singles only? Like, what is this? Swingers club? Shag club?
Well, a couple of things come to
yeah.
mind here. She says they're getting away from everything, including their men. So it sounds like Teresa also has a man in her life.
Yeah.
So she kind of
Sounds
committed
like
a
it.
little adultery
A little
there.
no-no.
Little
Yeah.
no-no.
I mean, you're overseas. Happens overseas.
Different
Stays
area
overseas.
code, country.
There's no cell reception. Did it really even happen? No, just kidding.
I don't know what to say. It literally happened on a boat, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the cruise ship. And
What are we
Yeah.
thinking exactly? Her relationship with her current man?
Yeah.
Well,
Or-
it sounds like it, yeah, because it sounds like, she said they all try to get away from their men, so they all have one, it sounds like, and then they made a pact not to hook up, and Teresa ended up hooking up.
Sounds like she's not really into him anyway then.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah,
she
so
was
how
very,
serious could the
very sorry
relationship
for
be?
it and it was a one-time thing, apologize. But if not, if it was just something normal to her,
Yeah, it
It's-
sounds like
Yeah.
they made a pact not to do this,
Yeah.
and she was the first and only one to do it,
Yeah.
and then is openly telling it on web TV. Like,
you broke a pact with your girls.
Yeah.
That's a big no-no right
That
there.
is a big no-no. I mean, boyfriends come and go, but best friends are forever.
yeah.
Live by that.
Yep.
Okay.
Tweet that.
Tweet that. So let's vote. What do we think? We're gonna all right. Well, let's decide what we're gonna sink or swim here. I think that the relationship with Teresa's man should sink because she cheated on
Yes,
him. We don't
yes.
condone cheating, okay? And then you broke a pact with your girls, and that's just something you just don't do.
Yeah.
So I
I'm
think
not
she
gonna
needs to
sink her
swim
on that
on
with her
somewhere
friends,
else.
but she needs to reevaluate her whole
Yeah, I
situation.
don't want to sink her either, but I want to like give her swimmies or something.
Yeah.
Maybe one swimmy.
Okay. So you're gonna give the
her
life
out, yeah.
raft.
I want to
We'll
put
give the
little
life
holes in her
raft.
swimmies and see if she makes it to shore.
We'll see how good she is.
Okay. So let's vote. Let's sum it up.
I don't know.
You're undecided. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Des.
undecided.
I'm gonna sink the relationship.
Okay.
Swim with the friendship for a little while, but don't let it happen
Yeah, I mean,
again.
maybe
Yeah.
your friends might be
Yeah.
proud of you. They might be a little jealous too.
Yeah.
So it could be fun, depending on what your relationship is like. So, good luck, Teresa. Okay, our last lady confession story is I'm a single mom of 2 boys who are avid soccer players. They've been playing on the same junior league team for a couple of years now, and I've always had a thing for the coach, who until recently was married. I finally got up the nerve to ask him out during last summer's season opener, and he agreed. One Saturday afternoon, he went out for victory drinks and ended up scoring ourselves behind the stadium. The boys never knew, but our streak lasted all summer, and the team had its best season ever. Signed, Stephanie.
Swim, do it for the team.
Take-
Literally
take
take
it
one for the team.
I'm giving her a swim. Doesn't sound like he's not married
Yeah.
anymore.
No.
Doesn't sound like she has
As
a
long
marriage
as her
herself.
kids are okay with it, that's the
No,
only
her
thing
kids
she has
don't
to
need to
worry
know
about.
that.
Kids are-
Yeah.
I don't think the kids even know.
Don't tell
But
the
I
kids.
would be
Well,
careful behind the stadium
yes.
because kids
Yeah.
wander. And
Maybe after practice
dangerous.
out.
yes, scandalous soccer mom. I like it.
I like
I'll
it.
Give you the
swim, swim.
Swim all
Come
the
on
way.
our show.
All right. That's actually a good one. I'm glad that we end on a positive note because
Yeah.
let's recap. They're not seeing anybody. The coach, she waited till the coach was divorced or single, whatever the situation was. And the boys don't know, but you know, I do kind of have to give a high five to the behind the stadium thing.
Yeah.
Moms can have fun too.
Moms can have fun. Yeah.
And you know he's good with kids. Yeah.
And they had a great season, so congratulations to the team.
Yes.
All right. Well, we also have some men viewers that wrote in their summer secret stories. But before we get to that, well, actually, we do have one more summer secret from a lady. Let's read it. I was putting myself through college with the waitress job that I worked in the evenings that summer. I lightened my class load to put in extra hours and save some cash for the fall. One day, this hot and obviously well-off guy came in for lunch. After bribing my coworkers to play along, I couldn't resist but to make my move. I told him a few white lies, bought him a couple of drinks, and convinced him that I was independently wealthy and in town on business. Before long, we were back at his loft, and he was teaching me his business. Imagine his surprise the next time he walked in and saw me behind the bar, Holly. Ooh, that's busted with a capital B.
Yeah.
I like it. I want her to swim. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean,
I've been
whatever.
there.
She was doing it for fun, and she had
Do
her
tell,
fun.
as we're all coming clean around here.
No, she sounds like she just had a little fun, and if she's okay with getting busted like that, then that's on her, so why not?
Yeah, why
Okay.
not? I think it's funny. Do
Live
it.
on
That
the
is kind of
wild
a funny
side.
story.
Yeah.
Something I wish I could do.
But how embarrassing, though, to have them come in and then you're behind the bar working. Oh, this is just something I do for fun.
Yeah.
You know, how do you
She
play that
totally
off?
went with it. She
That's
could've
like
went with
every cinematic movie, you know?
Yeah.
Tells a little white lie, finds
Yeah.
out who he is, then they fall in love anyway, so go for it, girl.
It's like Made in Manhattan.
Yes.
I say just go for it.
Yeah. Okay, so this ship is swimming. Okay. So before we move on to our men's summer secret confessions, I have another little game I want to play with all of you. Now, as many of you know, I'm fairly new to this show. A Ship Called Relation was already in production. So as much as I love seeing my girls every week, I don't quite know that much about them. And we do spend a lot of time together. So we're about to fix that. Everybody has put their summer secret into this little blue basket here. And I'm going to withdraw one. Now, they didn't sign their names to it. And I'm going to try to figure out, based on what I already know about you, whose secret is it? Are you ready? Here we go. Number one. Guess what? I'm going to reveal to you my summer secret at the end of this.
Yay.
Okay. So here's one. Kiss my best friend's ex-boyfriend without her knowing.
Now she does.
Yeah. Oh.
Now she knows. Well, let's see. I haven't figured it out yet. Just based on part of this and the commentary going down the panel today, I'm going to have to say this is Brittany's secret.
I literally made that best friend sink when I
Yeah.
found out. I was so against that. It's not me.
It's not you.
No. And that would be
Horrible.
awkward.
Oh.
Because
So where's best friend?
Okay.
so that might help you narrow it
It's an
down.
intervention.
Okay, so it's not Brittany. Let's see. I kissed my best friend's ex-boyfriend without her knowing. Kelly seems too quiet for this. I think it's Desiree now.
Oh no.
Am I right?
I broke girl code.
Okay. Well, hey, it's
I hope you're not
ex-boyfriend.
watching.
It's funny because you let the other friendship swim.
I know.
No wonder why.
I know.
Ooh.
I was like,
Ooh.
yeah, this. Swim.
I'll just let myself swim for
Well, it's a
today.
lesson learned, right? It's a lesson
Yes.
learned. Okay.
Everyone makes
Lesson learned.
mistakes.
Well,
Okay. Everybody makes mistakes. Here we go. Another one. God, we're learning so much about each other today.
This is dangerous.
I know.
yeah.
Went to dinner with an ex without telling my current boyfriend.
Current.
Current
So
boyfriend?
you keep looking at me.
All the secrets are Brittany's.
They're all mine.
Plot twist.
Yeah.
Went to dinner with an ex without telling my current boyfriend. That's a toughie. I don't know. I don't see this in Kelly. Is it Kelly?
It is me.
It is you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We
It
have to
is
spend more
unlike
time
me.
together.
I know. It is usually unlike me, but it just
Wow.
was a thing, and I didn't want to make it a huge fight or anything. So
So what happened? He still doesn't know?
he still doesn't know.
Now he
I thought
does.
about telling. I
Apparently
know.
he does.
Hopefully he's not watching today.
Make the subject of the show, Rob, watch this.
I thought about telling him, but then a couple weeks went by, and I'm like, well, it's awkward now if I tell him. And
Well,
It
how do you
wasn't
think he's going to
serious.
take it? I mean, yeah, if it wasn't serious.
it wasn't. No, it
happened.
wasn't serious. It was.
But it was before him. Was it before him?
No.
I should stop asking questions.
I
right?
know. No, it was not before. It was. He moved away, and he was in town for 2 days.
So it was
And
just a
we
friendly
caught up.
thing.
It was a friendly, nothing.
Okay.
Was
So
We're gonna
friendly.
break for commercial.
Yeah, very friendly, nothing.
But you know, in your defense though, like, you know, even John and I, we still have exes that we
Yeah.
remain friends with, and we still go. I mean, just because you're exes, it doesn't mean you're taking it to that level.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
exactly.
I
So-
think you're fine.
So I don't think
No big
Rod has
deal.
anything to worry about.
So now that we're done, we guess. And
Well, I have one more, so this has to be Brittany's now because Desiree and Kelly have already. So let's reveal your summer secret,
Yay.
and then I'll reveal mine. Okay, while dating their ex-boyfriend, this girl was talking to 2 other men.
I wonder who it is.
Jason, how dare
It
you?
does sound like me, but no, it's not me.
And emphasis on X.
Not correct.
Wow. Care to elaborate a little? I'm just kidding.
I think we all know what I meant.
The juggler, the juggling act.
Juggler.
Okay. Well, now it's time for all of you to get to know me as we move into
Yes.
our men's summer secrets. So I wrote down 3 choices that could possibly be the only correct answer on here. So do you want me to read them out loud, or you
Yes,
guys
read
want
them
to?
out
Okay.
Yeah, read them out loud.
All right. Could it be A, I'm secretly dating my man's best friend? Does that sound like me?
No.
No.
Keep thinking. Number 2, I met John on Grindr, not the Yahoo Personals. Or 3, I have a secret crush on Mike, our director.
No, three.
I'm gonna have to go with 3.
And Rob.
I'm gonna go with 3. I see.
Three.
I
You're
see
gonna go
the way
with
you look
3.
through the window.
The way I'm looking through now.
He's
They're
getting
both
all
blushing
red.
over there.
The boys are blushing.
Well, actually, it's 2 out of 3. I did meet John on Grindr and not the Yahoo Personals. So if anybody that's familiar with Grindr, you know
I
what
don't know Grindr.
you know
Wow,
what it is.
yeah, I
Well, we'll
do.
talk after the show.
Yeah.
Do a little Google homework. And
Okay.
possibly
Interesting.
number 3. I'll keep
didn't
you
know
guys
you
in the
could
dark
manage
over that
Grindr.
one.
Me either.
So that's my summer secrets.
Wow.
Yay. We all came clean.
Now the audience knows us a little too well.
Well,
Yes.
let's see if we could get their minds off of it and move on to the men's summer secrets now.
do it.
Okay. Men's summer secret confessions. Here we go. I attend a lot of networking events for work as part of my business. I have a fiance I'm planning to marry next year. And as much as I love her, I admit I'm a huge flirt. I never saw anything wrong with flirting as long as you don't take it to the next level. But my friends seem to think I'm a player because I flirt with other women. My fiance doesn't know that I flirt, and I really wouldn't want her to know that I do. But curious what you guys think on the show. Is flirting not allowed in a relationship? Sign Nick.
I'm surprised that it's his fiance and she doesn't know that he flirts. I feel like that's part of a person's personality. If you don't
yeah.
know, then you probably don't know each other that well.
Yeah.
You know if someone's a flirt.
Yeah, you know.
Just by
Yeah.
meeting them.
I think
I'm
it's
sure
fine.
he flirted with her and
Yeah, how do you
Yeah.
not know?
I'm giving him a swim.
Yeah,
because
as long as
Okay.
nothing's
as
wrong
long
with
as his
flirting.
hands are to himself.
he's
and
yeah,
he's
he's
keeping it to
sleeping in the
himself.
hotel by himself. you know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I mean, he
So
did
what?
make the point to say that he doesn't
Exactly.
take it to the next level, so maybe he is a good guy.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of them out there. I give him props for
Oh,
that,
yeah.
and he was curious as to what we thought. So flirting is okay, like you said, because I feel like it is part of a personality. And I used to think I was a pretty good flirt, too. I think I still am.
Everyone on some
Flirty
level
side.
flirts and
Yeah, and it's a nice self-esteem booster once in a while.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, flirt on.
Flirt
Yeah,
on,
flirt on,
swim
just
on, swim,
don't
swim,
take it
swim.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Unless
Okay.
you're our boyfriends, then don't flirt.
It's different if you belong to us. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Brian writes us, over the summer, my girlfriend and some of our friends hung out at the Bordy Barn in Hampton Bays. There's a lot of summer secrets I feel like that happened at that place
Yeah.
already. Okay, so this should be good.
yeah.
We've had a great time having some drinks and just hanging out. But one afternoon, as my girlfriend went back to the car to get something, her best friend leaned in and kissed me. At first, I was like, WTF, but then it felt pretty good. Bordy Barn. It hasn't happened since, but I haven't told my girlfriend and wondering if I should. I don't want to ruin my relationship with my girl or have her think it was all me. It was her friend who kissed me. What should I do? Signed, Brian.
Was she drunk?
I don't know.
I would-
This is interesting. I
Yeah.
don't really know. It sounds
What
like
is with these best friends?
I know.
Yeah.
I feel terrible.
Oh my God, what's wrong with you?
I
Sorry.
don't think that
I don't know.
he needs to tell her. I don't know. That sounds horrible, but it
I
sounds
don't
like it
either.
was a one-time thing, and
It
it,
sounded
was
like-
more her.
Yeah.
And
It sounds, yeah.
I don't
Where-
really
did
like
she
that
kiss
he
him on
said
the
he.
lips?
That, I don't
Did
really
you-
like that it
was
changed from WTF to I kind of liked
Yeah,
it.
that's
just it, you
kinda
That's the only
liked it.
part that is a little weird
It's
to
a
me.
little
Sounds like
sketchy.
it wasn't just a peck.
Sometimes
There was
I'm
time
afraid
to
my
think
friends
in
are going to
there.
kiss
Yeah.
my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend is cute. You should be worried I'm going to kiss your boyfriend.
I'm okay with that. But But I don't know. Would I be mad at you if you kissed my boyfriend?
If we were at the boarding barn and I kissed Evan,
I wouldn't be
do
mad.
that.
I wouldn't be that mad. I'd be more mad at him.
But that's
Oh,
interesting,
'cause I love
though. Is it because she's your best friend? But as her best friend, she shouldn't kiss your man.
I would expect her to tell me, be like, I kissed him. Sorry. Crud. Can't say the other word.
I don't know. I guess it depends. It's a lot of question marks on this
I
one
don't
for
know.
me.
Question marks again.
Well, he's wondering if he should tell his girlfriend. Well,
Tell her.
tell her. I mean, he's not sure, it sounds like, because maybe she'll think that it is all him and it really wasn't.
I know, and their
But the
relationship
thing
could
that's
end
kind of
because of it.
sketchy is that he kind of enjoyed it. You know, he went
Yeah.
from WTF to it felt pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, is it something that's going to keep recurring?
Maybe he
or
needs to ask himself a few questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little soul searching on
Yeah.
this
He
one.
should tell his girlfriend before her friend tells him.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean, women, even myself as gay men, we're very emotional. So I think I would feel guilty, be like, oh my God, I got to tell her, and then I'm gonna end up telling
They'll have a
her.
wine night,
Yeah.
and she'll just spill it. And be
Yeah.
like-
Yeah.
And she'll be more mad at, her boyfriend for not coming clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay, so let's vote on this relationship.
do.
What do we think's gonna happen?
Speak up.
I think just speak up and take it from there. I'm not
Okay.
giving it a sink or a
Swim
swim.
to your
'cause
girlfriend
Okay.
and tell her the truth
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe that's
before she sinks you.
Yeah, there you go.
True.
You
There you go.
hold the fate of these two.
Yes.
Very sticky situation. Oh yeah. Okay, last one. I'm dating two women at the same time and don't know which one to choose. I met one of them in June and the other just a few weeks ago. I like them both a lot, and of course one doesn't know I'm seeing the other. But I know this cannot go on. They both have qualities that I like, and at first I thought I could pursue both, but it's really not fair to either one of them. Not sure who to choose. Could use some advice, Jared.
That's pretty vague.
That is pretty
Jared,
big.
just make up your mind.
Yeah. Stop being indecisive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta like one more
Unattractive.
than the other,
Yeah.
and
Weigh your pros and cons.
yeah.
Exactly. Make
I
a
have
list.
an idea. Drop them both and go find someone else. Obviously, neither one of them
Yeah.
are doing it enough for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
If you have to balance the two, then neither one of them are perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so we all agree we're going to sink that ship.
Yeah.
Move on.
Come on,
All right,
make
that's
up
the
your
best we
mind.
could advise. I mean, if you do want some advice, Jared, I mean, we could go the pros and cons list
Yeah.
and see who has more pros than cons and go that direction. But
Yeah.
take it from all of us that have been in this situation at some point in our lives.
Yes.
We hated it and we don't like it. So that's why we don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I love you. This is why you're here.
We didn't hate it. No need to use hate.
Hate's a strong word. Some of us
Strong.
dislike doing it.
There you go. That's better.
So
make up
that
your
is
mind.
our summer secrets today. Did we
That
have
was
fun?
fun.
That was
That was
fun.
Well, some of
Interesting.
these stories.
I know, it's a little
Yeah.
unfair.
I know.
It's
Good
not the
thing summer's
lights.
ending.
I
Yeah.
can't believe these scandalous viewers that we
know.
have.
I love it.
I love it. Thank you guys so much for being brave enough to
Yeah,
do
it's a
this
shame.
today.
Yeah. You're welcome.
No.
We may have changed some lives just up here on the panel
I
alone.
know, I don't wanna go
Mike
home.
may not look at me the same way anymore. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Any last piece of advice, ladies? We're closing out summer. This is it.
Completely.
Fall is
Yeah,
next week.
Summer's closing out, so get all your secrets out.
Yeah.
Now,
Clean out the trash or take out the trash.
take out the trash. Yeah. This fall is
Give out
coming.
some boots if you have to give some boots
Yes,
and
boot
pull out.
season.
It is boot
Exactly.
season.
It's boot season.
Yay.
Boots and sweaters.
Yeah.
Excellent, ladies. So we did have a great summer. I mean, we did attend some events last week also. We did a
We
couple of
did.
events. We were busy.
Yeah.
We could have made some summer secrets, but I
could
had
have,
my
yes.
eye on all of you. You were very good.
They were.
Great.
Great.
So
I'm really, really shy. Just
all of you have really cute boyfriends, I have to say. I met them all.
yes, you did.
So, wow.
Yeah.
You go, girls.
Thank
you.
you.
Swim all the way. I don't have a swim card today, but swim all the way.
Thanks.
Thanks.
We're swimming out of here.
We're swimming.
Yes,
Yeah,
we are.
Take it away.
Well, as always, I thank you all for tuning in. If you do have a story that you'd like to feature on our show in our little sink or swim segment, send me an email, jason_galka@yahoo.com. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything you could think of, just find me. And again, if you have a story to share, we'd love to hear it, and we'll decide your fate in our cards as always. Ladies, thank you. It's
Thank
always so
you.
much fun.
Thank you.
Happy
Thanks.
fall, and we'll see you next week. I'm Jason Galka. Thanks for watching.